Tânsi, Nitôtimuk, my relatives. There comes a moment when the fire is no longer something you visit. It becomes the way you live. Not a performance, not a mood, not a message you put on for a little while, but a way of walking, a way of speaking, a way of choosing what you will carry and what you will finally set down. Because after a while, the real work is not just finding your fire. The real work is learning not to leave it, to keep it with you when the day is ordinary, when nobody is clapping, when nobody understands, when life is quiet or heavy or uncertain. That is where the teaching begins to show themselves, not only in ceremony, but in how you answer people, in how you hold your pain without turning it into a weapon, in how you stay soft without becoming weak, in how you remember that being human is not about winning over others, but about learning how to live in a good way among them. Nitôtimuk. That is part of the fire too. Some people are still looking for a great sign, some loud confirmation, some sudden proof that the spirit is near. But often the fire speaks in smaller ways, in patience, in restraint, in the choice not to harden, in the breath you take before you speak, in the love you keep carrying even after disappointment. That is not small. That is sacred. And maybe that is what the eighth fire has always asked of us. Not only to dream of another way, but to become it, little by little, word by word, choice by choice, until the warmth we carry begins to reach others without us even trying. Êkwa. Maybe that is how the next fire is protected. Not by force, not by noise, but by people who've learned how to live as if sacred still matters. Because it does. It always did. Êkwa, walk gently.